Welcome here to the State Hockey Centre for this top of the table finals clash between second place Bulimba and third place East.
Coach of the East Tigers, Gavin Hanscombe. Gavin, welcome. A tough game to finish off the season. How have you prepared this week?
Prepared pretty well this week. Had a couple of sessions. All the boys were there, which was good. And, good hard session on Tuesday night. And then we just fine-tuned on Thursday night, but it was good. So, we're looking forward to today's game.
So, third place after the rounds. Happy with the performance of the boys?
Yeah, very happy. We were first after the first round, but, guys been away in the second round, lose a couple of games. But, still pretty pleased with third place, so no.
And no Spoon in the side?
No, he's still probably a week, maybe 2 weeks away, but we'll cope without him, so yeah.
With the coach of the Bulimba Bulls, Jeff Horgood. Jeff, fantastic season by Bulimba this year.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. We've got a blend of youth and experience, and I think it's helped us have a pretty good package deal all year.
Yeah, certainly seen that throughout the season, and the experience as you talked to get you through the semi-finals has got to see you in good stead today.
Yeah, I think our strong point has been our defence. We haven't been scoring goals, but I think we've timed it pretty right. We haven't conceded a lot of goals, and we've picked up valuable points all the way through. We've just been sort of toughing out the games, and I think that's like a little bit on our side.
Yeah, certainly the combinations throughout the midfield, especially Cole Richardson's been at Bulimba for a long time. He's obviously enjoying that mixture of the experience at the back and the youth up the front.
Well, Richo's been here probably 5 years now, and with Woody playing beside him and Cutsy giving him great support, I think they're in good shape.
Yeah. Mate, look.
Postle just about ready to bring it in. Out to the wider Batchford to Mills. Run down by Brown. Be brought back into play by Mills on the sideline. Mills to Pembroke in the middle, not ready for that attack by Elder. Won by Douglas. Douglas takes it himself, carries it to Bates. Bates along the back line. That has worked quite well for Bulimba this season. Brown over the top to Bates on the lead. Bates keeps it in with some clever reverse stick skills, but has to take on Bell. He does. Carries it into the circle, into the back of the net.
Yeah, Liam Brown not afraid to go over. Been a few mistakes early, but this one paid off for him. Mick Bates got some good skill, good strength to get through there. Lines up for a shot and high over Buttery in his right shoulder.
A lot of work for East going forward as part of their press. Picked off by Postle. Postle prepared to run with it. Prepared to take him on and use his skills. He injects through Clutton. Saved by Lambert, Postle, and baseballed straight back at the keeper. And we'll have Clutton with the trap at the top. To Webber. Webber, low flick. Deflected wide though off the Bulimba.
Interesting to see here, East have made a few changes early. Obviously trying to press hard.
Excellent overhead by Pembroke. Pembroke to Boyd. Boyd to Warren. And an infringement in front of an open net has led to a stroke. You can see a deliberate infringement. I think it was ball on body contact.
Very good flick there from Webber. Remained composed on the ball and just pushed it real hard and low to the keeper's right.
Baker, I should say, in shooting position for Tardo out wide, looking to pick up any scraps. We have the straight hit. Umpire initially deemed it was high off the first shot, which will mean not a goal. Webber to Boyd. Boyd on the reverse stick. Boyd has Baker, Webber. And the reverse stick shot by Webber across the face of goal.
The running shown from Justin Douglas and for East, Scott Boyd up front. It's really been influential at the start here. Finding the gaps as we see
Richardson, Douglas I should say, having that shot at the top of the circle. Well saved there. Bell takes the scraps. Elder between his legs takes the man on, does a pivot. Not sure if this is hockey or gymnastics. Cutler to Brown in the centre of the ground. Brown overlapping, angled through pass to Elder. Elder picks it up. His pass to Furtado is to Douglas, and nice goal Bulimba.
Great goal there from Bulimba. Good aggression from Troy Elder. Good pass down to Sean Furtado. Good control from Sean Furtado to knock it back into Justin Douglas, who puts it high into the net.
East have done well there to scramble in defence. Elder finds Nilsson in support, who always seems to be there when his team needs an outlet. Nilsson finds Richardson. Richardson runs the back line. Finds Bates with a reverse stick. Well, that's the end of this first half. Bulimba 2 play Easts 1. Over the sideline. Webber to take the free hit from the sideline and bring it back in. Finds Boyd at the top of the circle out wide. Boyd brings it in. Overlook that laps to Pembroke. Pembroke's reverse stick shot hits the post. Clutton short pass to Posselt. Then bangs it across. And Boyd's deflection saved by Lambert right on the goal line. Out to Clutton. Webber takes it to Mills. Mills flick saved by Lambert on it with his stick side. Pembroke brings it back into the circle and unsuccessful, picked off by Pembroke. Pembroke to Farrell to Howard. Howard has Tremaine. Tremaine has, well, attempts to take on Douglas, but Douglas beats him. Douglas beats Mills as well, and it's one-on-one. Douglas with Butterini in the net. Butterini forces him wide. Douglas's shot misses.
Attackers, so the attacking raids are being spoilt quite quickly.
Nielsen takes a self-hit and tries to sling it into the circle. Not successful foray for Bulimba, that one. Comes out by Pembroke to Posselt. Posselt overhead on the run, finds Webber in the circle. Webber beats the keeper. Tomahawk into the side of the net. Farrell's ball back inside to Pembroke is lost to Richardson. Richardson injects. Richardson takes on 3. Runs through. Cleaned up by Butterini though. And Bates shot across the top of the circle. Across the top of the goal results in a corner to Bulimba. Bates to bring it back in. Bulimba pursuing the double battery option. Goes to the one in the centre of the ground. Baker's drag flip's picked off. Brown chases down the ball. But Bell wants it. And he wins it. Perhaps sensing they need a goal in the next 2.5 minutes. Ball to Pembroke. Pembroke on the reverse stick side. Not a good shot. Cleared by Lambert anyway. Elder cool under pressure. I think it's safe to say Bulimba will take this one home 2-1, and it will be meeting Commercial next week for a spot in the grand final.
As we go downstairs, and we'll have Ada Rintala will be talking first of all to East Captain Jacob Webber.
What are your thoughts about the game?
Unfortunately, we just couldn't put it together in patches there. We just couldn't find that final knock into the net. Credit to Bulimba, they scrambled and defended really well in the circle, and yeah, we just couldn't break through, mate. It's pretty frustrating, and yeah, that's the way finals go. Sometimes it's usually pretty scrappy hockey, and yeah, that's what it was. Probably entertaining for the crowd, but nothing pretty about it.
Yeah, it was extremely entertaining out there. Great game from Andrew Butterini. I thought he kept us in the game quite well. Will you do anything differently for Redcliffe next week?
In regards to Butters, yeah, he played pretty well there. He saved our behinds a little bit, and our defenders were left on toast a few times by some poor pressing, and the credit to him, he kept us in the game there, probably a bit more than what we deserved. As to changes for Redcliffe, not really. Probably just tightening up that press of ours, and I think that'll sort a lot of our problems out. I think we'll be right, but we'll certainly be hungry for it. That's for sure.
Hi, Simon Woodger. Great effort on today's game. Congratulations on the win. Your backs were influential in your game today. Was that a plan of yours? Do you look at that?
Look, it's always going to be a tussle between us and East. We're both top teams with both members of the QAS in it. Look, it's always going to be a tough game, but give it credit to the Bulimba Bulls this year. We've really worked hard, and it's just it's what we play. Defenders, 25 years, defence always wins games. So as you said, it's our defence that goes first, and then to our attack. Yeah.
And very good finishing there from Mick Bates today. Was it something you worked on at training, or?
Yeah, look, we we always hassle our attackers. We need the goals. We need the corners. It's a high percentage. We need them to get them at right, or the team you let the team down. But yeah, sensational work by Dougie, Mick Bates tonight. They just work their asses off. It's great work.
And how will your preparation be this week, coming up against Commercials on the weekend?
Oh, look. Commercial, they're a hard side, they've played together for many years, and it's going to be hard to crack. But if we play to our advantage, play to our game plan, look, anything could happen.